Pretty big show in terms of big things happening. What do you think of the two of them? Two people you worked with in AEW, by the way, getting big moments.
As we had addressed here on the pod a couple of weeks ago, I think CM Punk was very deserving of winning the title, and it was one of those things. I feel like he's busted his ass. He's worked really hard. See someone waving something in the background. He has worked really hard, and I think he's been great. And it sounds like he's been a great fit for the WWE. So I'm glad that worked out. And I think he's deserving, especially with his legacy and considering everything he's done in the WWE in the past and his history at WWE. WWE is the person who made him a star when it was all said and done, a household name. So I'm glad it worked out, and I'm glad he is getting a proper run. It's going to be really interesting to see what they do now with him, where his journey takes him, who he ends up working with, and who he's programmed with for the next few months. Happy for Jade Cargill. I feel like I saw her right when she was beginning her career. She was really green. She was learning, and she loved wrestling. She had a great interest in it, and she wanted to do it. She had an amazing look right from the jump, and she worked really hard at it. She tried hard, and she did everything that she could possibly do to be as good as she could. And she ends up now in WWE as the women's champion.
What do you make of Punk at this juncture being a world champion? Like in his career, in his mid-40s, what do you make of that? Because this is someone who missed out on a lot of his prime from being away from the company. He gets the opportunity in AEW. He wins the world title there a couple times. You run it back here in WWE. It's the first time he's been a champion in WWE, aside from his 2-minute reign that he had at SummerSlam since 2013, it would have been. Getting this opportunity at this stage, like, did he need this? What's your thoughts on that?
I think he deserved it. I mean, I think if you are someone who is selling tickets, and if you are generating interest, if you are a popular character that has a large following, I think it is worthwhile to have you be the champion. I think it is something different, new, fresh. There are people who definitely want it, and it makes those people happy. I don't think it has to last forever. I don't think it has to be a long-term reign, because like with or without the title, CM Punk is going to be CM Punk regardless. But I think it's one of those deals in wrestling. Like at the end of the day, the people who are generating the most interest, who are putting the most eyeballs on your product, who are selling the most tickets, those are the people you want to have in those prominent positions, especially if they can still go at a respectable rate in the ring, and Punk still can.